I live in the middle of Istanbul. Let me put it to you like that. I once wanted to find a piece of wooden stick for these guys, and I couldn't because there are no trees nearby. But then again, I found moths in my room the other summer. I granted it's not very unusual to find moths in your room, even in the middle of the city. You're not in space. You don't find a moth and think, oh my god, a different species, what is that? You just kill it. So that's what I did. I killed the moths. But what was unusual was that it wasn't just one or two moths. I'm used to that. A moth comes in, I kill it, and another bug comes in and I scream and leave the room. It's just usual things. But I killed like 5 or 6 every night, only to find another 5 or 6 the next day, and another squad of moths. And I knew that they weren't coming from outside. They were reproducing in my room. Only I can do that. So this meant that there was some very ugly things going on in my room without my knowledge. They didn't even invite me. So I had enough. So I decided to clean the apartment. Not the apartment, of course. I wouldn't. Just my room. And I found their source and I destroyed them. But then I had ants in my room. Ants on the 5th floor in the middle of the city. They were just taking food from these guys first, the ones that they spilled all over the place because they love doing that. And of course, I didn't do anything at first because, people don't hate ants. You see a spider and you kill it, or you die trying to escape from it. But ants, they're just there. Ants. But something very important about ants: you shouldn't show ants as examples to your children. Because what they are is basically they're a bunch of very hardworking thieves. And idiots ones, for that matter. Everyone knows the basic rule of burglary. You steal what's valuable. You don't steal food. What an idiotic thing to do. You can just steal gold and jewelry and buy food. And even buy a house to live in for the winter. You don't have to stock up food. That's just primitive, guys. Come on, just evolution. So I spent a couple of months with the ants, and then I had enough, and I killed them all. Or it might be just winter and they stopped coming. I don't remember. And then recently I started finding moths again, all over the place. Not as many as I did before. So they were, reasonable, doing what they do. And I kill them, of course, and I leave the bodies, obviously, so that if new ones come in, they see that they kind of just lost a battle there. And so maybe they want to rethink about their choice of accommodation. And I decided to look for them. And that's why I moved the cupboard for the first time ever. And even though I found many things behind it, dust from ancient times, there were no moths, which disappointed me, frankly, because I wanted to ask the males how they were able to seduce women that easily. It's a skill. I still have a few maggots around, but I can't ask them about their parents. That would be disgusting. Ew. 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 So I decided to turn this into a profit. I am now holding safaris into my room, showing the kids around. Look, kids, ants stealing from humans once again. They're the idiot thieves of nature. What is this? They look interesting. The birds are boring. Just look, a moth. Going.